Good day everyone! Welcome to Math with Teacher Justin. On today's topic, we're going to add and subtract rational expression with different denominator.
Okay, here are the steps in adding or subtracting rational expressions with different denominator. First, find the least common denominator. Second, write the equivalent expression of each rational expression. Step 3, add or subtract the numerators and keep the LCD. Then fourth is simplify if possible. Now let's proceed to our example. So let's have an example. For example, we're given this two rational expressions. So we're going to combine them. We're going to perform addition. So knowing that they have a different denominator, we will get the least common denominator. So the least common denominator is 15. Okay, so we're going to place them in one fraction or one rational expression. Next, we're going to get the new numerator by dividing our LCD with the old denominator and multiplying it to the old numerator. So 15 divided by 5 times x minus 2. So we will have 3 times x minus 2. Then we will do the same thing in our next. So we're going to do the same thing to our next numerator. So 15 divided by 3, that is equal to 5 times our old numerator. So yeah. Then let's simplify. So we will have 3x minus 6 plus 15x minus 20 all over 15. And then after that, combine like terms. So 3x plus 15x, that will be equal to 18x. Negative 6 minus 20, that is negative 26 all over 15. Now, okay, so let's apply the factoring. Let's see if we can simplify our given. So the common factor of our numerator is 2. We will have the other factor, which is 9x minus 13 over 15. If we cannot cancel anymore, okay, we can now have our final answer, which is 18x minus 26 all over 15, or 2 times the quantity of 9x minus 13 all over 15. Either way, they are just the same. This is the expanded form, this is the factored form. Alright. Okay, let's have another example. For example, we're going to add this to rational expression. So, first thing that we need to do is for us to get the least common denominator. Now, let's identify the least common denominator by getting the factors of our denominator. So, here we will have x minus 8 and x plus 8. So our least common denominator will be x minus 8 and x plus 8. So we will now proceed to our least common denominator, which is x minus 8 times x plus 8. Okay, then after that, we are now going to divide our new denominator to our old denominator and multiply that to our old numerator. So x minus 8 times x plus 8 divided by x minus 8 times x plus 8, that will be equal to 1. 1 times x plus 2. We're going to do the same thing. This one divided by x plus 8, that will be equal to x minus 8. So x minus 8 times 4, we will have plus x minus 8 times 4. Okay, then now let's proceed to simplifying our numerator. So let's simplify. We will have x plus 2 plus 4x minus 32. Then all over the quantity of x minus 8 times x plus 8. Notice that I did not expand x minus 8 and x plus 8 because we might simplify that later. Okay, so now let's proceed to our combining like terms. So let's combine the like terms. We will have 5x, then we will have negative 30 all over x minus 8 times x plus 8. Now let's factor our numerator and see if we can simplify. So we have common factor is 5. So 5 times x minus 6 all over x minus 8 times x plus 8. Now since we cannot cancel anything, this will be our final answer. Or you can write it in its expanded form as 5x minus 30 all over x squared minus 64. Either way, they are just the same. So let's have another example. For example, we're given two rational expression with the operation subtraction. So in order for us to answer this, since we are given different denominators, we need to get the least common denominator. Knowing that x minus 3 and x plus 8 is a prime number, our least common denominator will be equal to the product of our denominator. So x minus 3, x plus 8. To get our new numerator, we need to divide our new denominator to our old denominator and multiply it to our old numerator. So this divided by x minus 3, we have x plus 8. So x plus 8 times 7. So 7 times x plus 8. Then copy the operation. Our new denominator divided by the old denominator times our old numerator. So new numerator divided by our old denominator, that is equal to x minus 3. X minus 3. Then multiply that to our old numerator, which is x. Then let's now simplify our numerator. So again, copy the least common denominator and then distribute. So we will have 7x plus 56. Then when we distribute this, please do not forget to also include the negative sign. Okay, so we will have negative x squared plus 3x. Now let's combine like terms. Combining like terms, since we don't have any like terms here, we have negative x squared. So 7x plus 3x, that is equal to 10x. And we will just copy 56. Okay, and our denominator, x minus 3, x plus 8. Now let's try to factor our numerator. Our numerator will have a factor of negative 1 times the quantity of x minus 14 times the quantity of x plus 4 all over x minus 3 times x plus 8. Now, since we don't have anything to cancel, our final answer will be the factored form or the expanded form. So this will be our final answer. Okay, you can expand the denominator if you want. It is just the same. Okay, or you can write this. We have negative x squared plus 10x plus 56 all over x squared plus 5x minus 24. Pwede rin to. Again, if I'm your teacher, I will consider any of the three answers. Okay.
Now that you already know how to add or subtract rational expression with different denominator, it is your turn to try it. Please click the link in our description box below in order for you to test your skills. That's it for today. Again, I'm Teacher Justin. Goodbye, God bless, and stay safe. See you on my next video.